The A1 Spirit was kind of an impulse buy for me. I saw the potential and absolutely loved the idea of a bomber with accommodations for two. The whole Spirit line of ships actually looks just like the Normandy from Mass Effect, and for some reason that aesthetic just tickles the right side of my brain. That being said, I've actually never taken it out for a true test drive, and with IAE going on right now, this is one of the ships on the chopping block when it comes to something that I might want to get rid of in order to upgrade to something bigger. So let's take this bomber out for a few runs and see what she's made of.
To get started, I wanted to pick on some trespassers on the Orison platforms. These contracts can be rough just because there are a lot of potential hiding spots for enemies, but that's an easy problem to fix for this mini nuke.
To my surprise, it actually took out a good amount of them. It wasn't the most economical solution, but it looked really cool, and I was happy to see a few names scratched off my hit list. I did feel weird leaving this mission unfinished, so I put down my landing gear and decided to get a little more personal. And it looks like the bomb spared one guy, but that's no problem. I know most of the time the rest of the targets are indoors anyways, but they can wander outside, which is why I'm still taking it a bit slower than usual. With the bar area cleared of hostiles, it was time to move inside. With this platform cleared, I did take some time to loot around, and I did end up finding a new weapon. The crates here usually have something worth keeping, and I just love snipers, so if I see them, I'm always bringing them on board. So far so good with the first mission in the A1. I do love the idea of having a multi-role ship with a few special gimmicks, but that's just one platform down. Let's go grab another contract and drop some more bombs. With the sun setting behind us, I honestly couldn't have asked for a better backdrop to do some weapon testing. Seems like I got a bit trigger happy on my bomb drop. Not too long after I found a safe place to scan the environment, I do see Ninetales casually leaving an elevator, casually acting like I didn't just shake the very foundation of this place. One poor soul made the mistake of walking down the stairs right towards me, so it was time to get this party started. Also, please just ignore my terrible FPS skills. I'm starting to feel like the combination of degrading server performance and a silencer is just a completely broken combination. But it makes up for the fact that I can't shoot the broadside of a barn to save my life though. This mission is far from over. Like all platform missions, most of the targets are hiding inside. But I'm running solo today, so let's just hope that everything goes to plan. With only one guy left, I thought I would spice things up and use one of my mini grenades I had strapped to my chest. But do you remember what I said about degrading server performance?
I couldn't believe my eyes, so I had the bright idea of trying again. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. So I just decided to take this guy out the old-fashioned way. Another platform cleared. I had a contract to clear multiple areas, so my job was far from over. And now it's back to the A1 for me. And this time I'll be more patient and wait for some baddies to start walking around before I announce my presence. I was a little too close to that explosion, which is why you and I have whiplash now. And the platform turrets were not impressed though. I must have just scratched one of them with that bomb because now the entire platform is mad at me. The A1 is built for dealing damage, not taking it. So I sadly had to abandon my dreams of finding more snipers and decided that it was time to leave Crusader and go do some bombing runs somewhere else. I picked a clear criminal nest contract. I know these guys like to hide around the caterpillars, so it should be a pretty straightforward task. Look for a group of them and then just drop the bomb. When I pulled up though, another player was here in a little medical ship. I could have been a bad guy and ruined his day, but I'm just better than that. I do have some trigger discipline, okay? But since he just left, I figured that he probably wiped everybody out already, and dropping a bomb would be pointless. And a quick scan confirmed my suspicions. Nobody was down here. With another failed mission, I was feeling pretty bummed. Again, I love the idea of just softening up a landing zone, but I feel like this game is just not optimized enough to justify having this ship right now. Yeah, it's fun to fly, it sounds amazing, but it does suck that the game doesn't give me a chance to do the one thing the ship can actually do. I needed a little break, so I headed to Seraphim to get some snacks and a new paint job. I wanted to be a little more incognito. Also, shout out to station janitors, keep up the good work. Here is how the A1 should always look, with the stock black paint. It looks like something Batman would choose to fly, which makes me love this even more. The Crusader white and blue scheme just does not really fit the whole vibe of the ship in my opinion. So let's just go do one more test in this bomber. Say goodbye to the safety of Seraphim Station. We're headed to the dark side of Daymar to take out an entrenched bounty. If you've done bunker running before, you know how much of a pain it can be to land far away and run in, or take out the turrets guarding the base. But now I had a thought. Could a well-placed bomb fix that issue for us? Well, let's find out. That was a direct hit on the first pass, and I am very happy with that. So I turned around to check my work again, and of course the turret's still operational. Maybe just one more bomb. That was slightly off, but some splash damage should have done something. I felt like dropping a fourth bomb on this turret, but I was already red-holed from the few passes already done, so I gotta be quick about it. I dropped a few more in a feeble attempt at feeling useful. I guess it's back to the good old-fashioned park and run for me. I wasn't very useful outside of the bunker, but in here, I can actually get some work done. One close call and a completely red-hulled A1 later, I actually got the contract done, finally. And I actually did find a beautiful rifle to add to my collection. If I learned anything from this little test, it's that this bomber is really ahead of the game. And what I mean is that the game can't handle bombs or even grenades. At least I'm leaving with my life and a new rifle, but I can't help but feeling a bit salty right now. So what are my final thoughts on this A1 Spirit? I think it's neat. I think the looks are exceptional, the low profile exterior, and the literally straightforward interior design is great. There's not a lot of bells and whistles on here, but there's enough detail for you to appreciate something new every time you walk in the ship. The bombs are a cool idea. Buzz an outpost and clear out the landing zone for you and your friends so you don't have to worry about FPS combat. Great idea. All this sounds great on paper, and that's why I pledged for it basically instantly. But I know you can tell where I'm going with this. I'm not going to be keeping this in my fleet. I've expressed my negative thoughts enough in this video, so I'm not going to bore you with going back and recapping everything. But instead, here's the main reason why I'm probably going to be getting rid of it soon. It's so silly, but it's my headcanon. I'm just not a bomber guy. I love to support my team, but kind of as like a medical transport or mobile home kind of role. My dream setup is the RSI Galaxy and a Rescue Pisces. Simple. That's all I need to make my heart happy. Maybe in the future it would be cool to have a friend fly one of these and scout ahead for me before I bring in the cavalry, but yeah, it's just not enough for me. I'm happy there are people who love the Spirit series, and that's what's great about this game. There's a ship for everyone, from rough and tumble Drake all the way to luxurious Origin. And sadly, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end. I know there were a lot of videos that you could have been watching, and so I'm very thankful that you chose mine. If you want to support this channel, you can do all the basic YouTube stuff, leave a like, comment, subscribe, or you can go that extra mile like these beautiful people and become a channel member. These guys got to watch this video a day or two early. But I sincerely wanted to thank all of you for keeping me motivated. These videos literally would not be happening without all of you lovely people. And with that, I hope you all have a wonderful IAE. Can't wait to see what surprises CIG has in store for us.